Fear is a feeling that everyone experiences sometimes. It can happen when we are worried about something or scared of something happening. But, we can learn to overcome fear by listening to the wisdom of different philosophers. Aristotle was a philosopher who thought that fear can be good sometimes. It can help us stay safe by being careful. But too much fear can be a problem. Aristotle said that we should try to find a balance between being too scared and being too brave. The Buddha was another philosopher who talked about fear. He said that we can become scared when we become too attached to things or people. The Buddha believed that we should practice mindfulness and try to let go of our attachments. This way, we can find peace and overcome our fears. Lao Tzu was a philosopher who talked about the present moment. He said that we can become scared when we think too much about the future. Lao Tzu believed that we should focus on the present moment and trust that everything will work out in the end. He said that we should have faith in ourselves and in the universe. Seneca was a philosopher who talked about the power of our imagination. He said that we can become scared when we imagine bad things happening. Seneca believed that we should face our fears and imagine the worst case scenario. This way, we can see that our fears are often not as bad as we think they are. In Christianity, the Bible teaches us that fear can be overcome through faith. The Bible tells us that God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind. This means that we can overcome fear by having faith in God and by praying for help. Finally, the Dalai Lama is a spiritual leader who talks about inner peace and compassion. He believes that we can overcome fear by focusing on the present moment and practicing mindfulness. The Dalai Lama also teaches us to be kind to others and to ourselves. By doing this, we can cultivate inner peace and find ways to overcome our fears. In conclusion, fear is a normal feeling that we all experience sometimes. But, we can learn to overcome it by listening to the wisdom of different philosophers. We can try to find a balance between being too scared and being too brave, let go of our attachments, focus on the present moment, face our fears, have faith in God, and cultivate inner peace and compassion. By doing these things, we can find ways to overcome our fears and live happy lives.